Yeah, that answers my question. And even in my own experience, I realized that um some agents are just comfortable. Um, Sometimes they've gone through all the study to get the license, and it just seems as though they're just happy to have a license or just happy to
Right.
be working with a company. The purpose of this thing is really to make money. And
Mhm.
you if you are dependent on a salary, one of the things you're gonna learn is that you can make your salary happen, especially if you're working on renewals.
Mhm.
If you're in PNC and you're working on renewals, you can actually make your salary happen for itself, just based on the renewal. But the problem lies when in that first year. I believe that first year is so critical for a young
Mhm.
agent that
Mhm.
they put in as much work and they have all the confidence in the world, even though they're rookies. Just like in the NBA, I think LeBron's rookie year, he balled out. He showed
Mhm.
everybody his skill. He showed everybody, and so he got rookie of the year that year. You have to behave as though you are the best new agent on the block and you can get some business done, because if you do well in that year, that would set up your years to come. And for many agents, they kind of flounder on their first year and they end up struggling for a bit until they find for about 2 or 3 years before they actually find themselves in a position where they're stable and actually starting to see the money roll in. And really and truly, they do themselves a disservice that way, you know. And I think, that is why we at Kind of Capital, we have brought in this type of platform to educate um, agents and educate persons in the insurance industry all together, that, hey, there's enough money to go around, and but you have to be a go-getter and go out and get it. So, we have our AMP, which I'll let you talk about in a bit. Um, but you have to go out and get it. You have to be the one to say, "Hey, I need this to feed my family. I need this." As you and I usually talk about, you need to be a shark. Agents
Mhm.
need
Yeah.
to be
We got
agents
one of
need
our
to be
sharks in the
sharks.
room. We're gonna make sure we
All right.
let Krista say hi. You see, we got one of our sharks in the room. Hey,
Yeah.
Krista.
Yeah. All right.
Hey
Yep.
guys, how you doing?
You good. One of our sharks are here. This got to be the hardest working woman in show business. I thought I worked a lot. Boy, you want to talk
I'm just at
about
the gym
riding
right now.
around and getting it. Look, I just love her. I just love her. I just love her.
How
I'm
you guys
sorry,
doing?
Aaron. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, she's got to be one of the hardest working women in show business.
I
Got to
appreciate
be.
you guys so
Got to
much.
be. Yeah. Look, and she at the gym. Look, there's no stopping her. I love
No.
her. I just love her to death. She's just as cute as a bug, boy. But go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm going to Champs today, so Aaron, I'm gonna have a bunch of beads for you, man. I'll reach out and connect you and stuff. So, today's
Awesome.
Champs Fort Lauderdale, so a bunch of smoke shops, a bunch of head shops, all over the country, all over the world. So it'll be good.
Well, one thing
Okay.
while we're talking about this, so okay, one of the other things that I think is cool, and Krista really embodies this. So Krista is one of our referring agents. She's also the head of our street team. And like I said, this is the hardest working woman in the show business. Not only that, she grows cannabis, and then she also sells insurance with other entities, right? And so the cannabis stuff that she gets, she comes to us, which is amazing. But one of the cool things about Krista is that Krista knows the ins and outs of the industry. So immediately it was from an expert approach. I think a lot of agents, and this is why we always talk about people going into niche industries when they
Mhm.
get into insurance. She hit the ground running. I think Krista took her license, got her license like on Monday, called me on Wednesday, and by Friday she had like 5 or 6 leads, right? And so this is where it comes down to, because she knew the industry, she had the network in the pipeline, but she was very, now mind you, she had just taken a test. So she really didn't know about the insurance, but she knew these people needed insurance. No, but I'm just saying that this is how
No,
we all start off, right? I didn't know, just so everybody knows, and this isn't about Chris, and I'm gonna let her talk, but just so everybody knows, when I when I opened up the agency, I did not have a property and casualty license. I failed the test 3 times.